Hey guys, my name is Brian. I'm going to attempt to document um, getting a surgery for YouTube. I think the problem that I've come across is that no one online is my size. They're all, mid to high threes at max. I'm pushing 460, 475, somewhere in that range, depending on the month. At my highest, it was 475. I went to, basically, a few years ago I went and I tried to get the gastric bypass surgery, but I wasn't able to complete it. My insurance company kept informing me that they were waiting for the doctor, and the doctor kept informing me that they were waiting for the insurance company. After that, I pretty much just got frustrated and lost interest, because after 6 months of going to doctors and just having them hang it up and never get back to me was just so frustrating. I turned 30 this year, so I am, I don't know if I want to say concerned, but there's definitely a bigger drive, because I'll die earlier. This is a lot of strain to put on my heart, my body. There's a lot of physical complications that are happening. The older I get, I've now got sleep apnea. I've got, I don't know if this has anything to do with my weight, but I've got gout now. So that wasn't fun to find out. I have issues reaching places on my body, whether it be to wash or just general maintenance after some everyday things such as bowel movements, or basically I'm just saying it's really hard to reach everywhere. Except like my armpits, that's okay, because they're like right here. I went to the seminar well, let me back it up. On January 6th, I went and saw my physician, because I've already gone through all this before. I thought I'd get a head start before the seminar date. I went and saw the doctor. Basically, we just documented the fact that I was there for weight loss surgery, making sure that it was exactly what we wanted to do. I did that. I tried to see a dietitian ahead of time, but they denied me, saying that I had to be referred by the surgical office or my general practitioner. I haven't talked to my general practitioner about it yet. I thought I might just contact the surgical office, get that set up. Maybe I can do my psychological evaluation while I'm there. That might be good to do. Main thing is just try to get everything that gets difficult out of the way, so I can just coast through the months and get the requirements over with. I don't want to make it more difficult than it has to be. Plus, I have a weird schedule. I work evenings, but it's more midday. So I have to stay healthy, so I can work. So I can't be doing anything drastic before surgery or anything like that. A little bit of my situation. My wife is unwilling, unwilling, she kicked my ass for that. She's unable to work because there's some, I don't know what to call it, I guess mental issues. There's some things wrong with her brain, and she can't work. So because of that, I take care of us financially, and she takes care of me when I'm home, and she takes care of me emotionally, and she loves me. So in my mind, she more than pays me back for that. Not if you ask her, though. It's important to me. I need to not only make life less painful every day for myself, I need to be here for her in the long run. I don't want her to go on or have to deal with things without me. Especially after giving me the best years ever. So I need to think about that. I was getting kind of frustrated when I was looking at a lot of the comments on some of these other bariatric pages, with people just commenting about the best way to lose weight is to exercise, or stop eating Twinkies, fatty, and stuff like that. It's not... I don't understand. I mean, everybody's human. Why can't we just encourage each other? It's not hard. It's not difficult. Just showing love to each other is probably the most important thing that we can do. Nobody chooses to be overweight. It's not like getting a weird piercing or a tattoo. You don't just wake up and be like, I'm going to be different. I'm going to be way overweight and let everybody make fun of me. Or, having the kids at Walmart sit there and stare and laugh, or because their parents do the same thing. They just don't know that they're teaching their kids bad habits. They don't think about it that way. Even overweight people themselves do it. My dad's overweight, and I've heard him comment about how somebody is just really overweight, and it's the pot calling the kettle black. It's not right. I'm just hoping that by the end of everything we're going to be sitting pretty. Again, I'm not doing it for the visual aspect of losing weight or trying to be more attractive or anything like that. I literally just need to be around longer. I can't lose weight on my own. I wish I could. It would make me very happy, but my yo-yoing is just out of control. I'll go to such great lengths of losing weight and put it all back on. And I don't know if you guys know this, but if you drop a bunch of weight and you put it back on again, you're going to end up with way saggier skin than when you started. That's why people's guts keep getting lower and lower. Or at least in my case, and I know in my dad's case, because he dropped a lot of weight after my mom died. And then started putting it back on, and it creates this really weird, funky pouch that sits right over your crotch area. I'm not quite that bad yet. It doesn't go too far below my belt line, but it completely makes my belt disappear, so that's always interesting. At the moment, I wear a stretched out 6XL shirt to a comfortable 7XL. My pants I try to get in a 62. I think I'm about 5 foot 10 inches in height. And I know my body mass index was over 60 or at 60. I don't remember which one. Anyway, I went to the seminar today. So I've seen the doctor once and I've gone to the seminar. Those are two of the requirements for my insurance company. I plan on making a doctor's visit appointment, or a doctor's appointment, the surgical appointment, whichever one that's called, soon, so I can go talk to them. I want to make sure that I'm doing it the fastest way possible. I want to make sure that this time there's no messing around. I get everything that's required, and I get it in a timely fashion, and I get it submitted. My insurance company has two options. One of them's a 3-month pre-surgery regimen. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'll talk to the doctor about that. And then the other is the 6-month doctor supervised corrective whatever. Basically just making sure that I know that after the surgery I'm going to have to diet and life isn't going to go back to the way that it was, and that I'm prepared to do what is necessary to stay healthy and not create more complications. I can do that. According to the surgical doctors in the seminar, there's a 90 to 95% chance that people that are morbidly obese don't lose the weight. So that's not really good odds. So I'm hoping that this surgery will help me beat it. I know it's an addiction. It's just one that I can't beat, not by myself. You know, technically there's like rehab camps for food, but once you get back into the real world and real temptations set in, there's not much you can do about it. It's life. I think that's pretty much it today. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with the Roux-en-Y. I was going to go with the sleeve, but according to the doctor, it's the same recovery time before you can go back to work anyways. And the Roux-en-Y has a higher and more long-term so I'm going to do that, I'm pretty sure. Basically, the three options I was looking at was the duodenal switch, or the DS, the Roux-en-Y, and the sleeve. The lap band doesn't interest me. It's the idea of having that just in my body, or having it being able to slip, or having to go have it deflated or inflated just completely puts me off of it. I don't want it. I want to do something where, you know, it's going to be done. You know, you still have your follow-up visits, that's fine, but it'll be done. You know, you won't have to go in for adjustments. The sleeve was my first option going into the seminar, mainly because it would have a low turnaround time, because I'm only going to have, you know, a week tops before I have to go back to work, and that's not a lot of time when everybody else online takes about a month. Which you could still go horribly wrong. It's supposed to be laparoscopic, you know. The duodenal switch was not laparoscopic. They were going to have to slice me open like a fish, and I don't want that. They showed some pictures. It creeped me out so hardcore. So I'm very, very much hoping that I would be able to do the Roux-en-Y laparoscopically, so the 5 tiny incisions, and then I would be able to come home after 2 or 3 days, and they said up to 7 days you should be feeling pretty good, and you could probably try to go back to work, but they prefer, you know, you just schedule 2 weeks off just in case. And that's assuming there's no complications and they don't have to slit you open. At my weight, I know the risk is higher. I'm just out of options, so I'm hoping to go with that one if I can. Either way, I'll have about 7 days before I have to go back to work, and after that, it's back working to, you know, 40 hours a week, plus overtime, 50 to 60, depending on what the requirement is or how I feel. I do not have a strenuous job. I work in an office. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I've actually spoken to you guys at one point or another. But that's pretty much it for this video. I've just wanted to say I'm so far the heaviest person I've located on YouTube. And I just want you to I want to be here and let the bigger guys or bigger gals or anybody who's overweight, and I'm not saying that 360 isn't overweight and you know, it's not good enough for anything, but it doesn't have the certain complications that being my size has. So that's why I'm here. I hope that I am able to continue this journey. I said journey. Sorry, I'm trying not to be too lame. But anyway, so I want to continue this and see if I can't get to the final goal, be healthier and be able to take care of my family. But I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you in the next video, assuming that I make one. So, cross your fingers. Bye, guys.